Sometimes you make mistakes in photography. Today's one of them. G'day guys, Pete here from Ace Creative. Thank you so much for joining me. And yes, as you can tell, I got myself stuck in a little bit of mud with this particular adventure. So where are we going today? We went down to Brisbane's Bayside, the southern Bayside, and because I have got a new lens to show you, well, it's an old lens. You all know that I'm a Fujifilm fanboy. I love Fujifilm. I've got two. I've got the X-T1 and the X-T3, and the X-T1 is the one I use for pretty much all of my videos here. I recently got a Fujifilm SLR, or FUJINON SLR, the STX1, and it came with two lenses, one of them being this 28mm, and it came with a 55mm as well. I've done two other lens reviews for 28mm. I did a generic lens one, and I did a one for a Ricoh lens, a Rikonon lens, but this by far is the best. It's the absolute mint condition of a lens, and I loved it. I loved using it. So I went down to the southern Bayside to try and get some big landscapes. I wanted to get, with this wider angle, it crops nicely on an APS-C camera, and I wanted to get some big colors, and I wanted to get some big landscapes. I've been liking a fella lately called Ant McLean. I've probably shouted him out before, and he's got some lovely coastal pics, photos around his town or village or wherever he lives. So I really wanted to try and recreate that, but as you can tell, I haven't had as much success. So I missed my toenails a little bit from that mud, and my feet are still itchy, but it was definitely worth it. So once I got out of Bacteria Bay, I knew there were some marinas nearby, and I just wanted to catch some everyday moments of sunset. I knew it was a Sunday afternoon, and I knew there'd be some ferries going out to the islands. I knew there'd be people fishing. I knew there'd be lovers on the marinas and on the jetties, and I just wanted to capture those really nice moments, which I think I did. And this lens, it performs so stunningly. Having a it's nothing fancy about it. It's a pretty standard lens, but just in such good condition. There were no spots on it, no fungus or anything like that. Just a side note, a lot of photographers have coffee, I'm having tea. It's just a tea kind of day. Maybe I could bring tea back to film photographers. If you guys drink tea, let me know. You're a tea drinker. And I can't do any fancy coffee montages like Peter McKinnon. The one drawback from 28mm lenses, most of them I've found, is they don't open up too wide. Most of them that I've found open up to about f2.8. Now that's really not an issue, I think, on digital cameras, where you can very easily blow ISO out way into the thousands. Very, very easily. So it's not so much of an issue with low light performance. And I know 28mm isn't really a portrait type of lens, but sometimes it'd be nice to get a bit more subject separation. It's not the end of the world. But certainly with film photography, I could see that being quite a limiting factor, you know, wanting to get some lower light landscape shots with a lens that only opens up to f2.8. So, I mean, for the majority of the stuff I'm going to use, it's certainly not going to be a problem. I also did a quick time lapse as well, which I enjoyed doing. I used to do time lapses all the time when I started photography. I used to have a Canon 6D. And I used to practice doing time lapses on that. I haven't really done it too much with the Fuji, so just a quick time lapse, but let me know what you guys think. So guys, I'm absolutely fanboying over Fujifilm. Like I said at the start, I got two lenses. I got the 28 f2 and I got a 55 f2, I think it is, or f2.2, and I'll take that out in due time and have a nice tinker with that. But this is a winner. I love this lens. And I really enjoy just getting out and being a tourist and catching those touristy kind of shots. If you're a Fujifilm fanboy or fangal or person, however you want to identify, let me know. Not how you identify, I don't care about that, but if you like Fujifilm. I love it. And it felt really at home having a FUJINON lens on Fujifilm. I don't know why. It's just some sentimentality thing. I thought it was awesome. So thanks for joining me, guys. Let me know what your favourite image is, and if you like the time lapse, let me know. Very, very short time lapses. Don't expect anything stunning. As always, love God, love others, and take time to listen.